Hey everybody, this is Jerichos and welcome back to Costume Quest. Last time, we cleared out the second floor and ran into a couple of ninjas blocking the escalator up to the third floor. But before we go and check with them, I came back down here to the first floor to talk to this kid again. He wanted another cinnamon brain card? Well, we have two. So, we'll get a gummy water card for trading with him. Also, as I said, we hit level 6, so Sadie had some new battle stamps. Let's go take a look at what she's got. The two new ones, Albino Black Cat, gives a great chance of dodging enemy attacks, so you'll not take any damage when that happens. And Flying Tombstone, which increases your HP by a lot. I just don't really care for these, so I'm going to hold off on buying either of them. Now, let's head back upstairs and go talk to those ninjas guarding this escalator. Sorry, only experienced monster hunters are allowed on the third floor. What? We've been slaying monsters all night. We invented it. Oh, really? Then show us your horns. What now? Bring us, say, 3 monster horns and we'll let you upstairs. Fine, whatever. We're fighting them anyway. Sheesh, ninjas think they're so cool. Okay, so we've got to get our Monster Slayer badge. Now that we've talked to them, there will be 3 Traubogs wandering around the second floor. If I can find them. Here's one. You'll notice he's got a horn on his head. Oh, poor guy just broke up with his girlfriend. We'll put him out of his misery. Let's see. Let's take out these warlocks first. Or this warlock. I guess there's only one of them. There we go. Yeah, the medic actually, you can pretty much always predict what its first move will be. If there's enough damage to an ally, it will heal them. If there's a decent amount of damage, but not as much as requires a heal, they'll shield them. Otherwise, if there's only a tiny bit of damage or none at all, they will use their attack. So that can be useful. You can kind of predict how they'll act. Not really too big a deal, but it's good to know. Alright, he's almost gone. Let's take him out. We got our first horn. There's 2 more Traubogs with horns wandering around. We need to find them and defeat them. Whoop, slip to the side here so he can't see us. Oh, okay, he had better sight than I thought. Definitely take this white mage out first. And since he's only got 150 HP, I'm pretty sure we can kill him in just 2 hits, so let's poison the bruiser. Don't prove me wrong, game. Yes, we killed him. Now that he's gone, these guys should be a piece of cake. And one more hit and let's attack this guy. Spread out the damage a little. Make the missile attack a little bit better next turn. I think they knew I was going to use Missile Barrage. They attacked Reynold in force that turn. Oh, almost killed them both. One more hit. Another victory. Second horn, and there's one more off to the right. Yes, hanging out around the bottom right edge. Smack him in the back. And because he has so much less health, I'm going to take out the medic first. But we'll poison the black mage. Yeah, nasty hit, but nothing we can't handle. I think I'm going to focus my damage on the guardsman. That'll bring his HP down low enough that one missile launcher will kill them both next turn. Hey, he almost died from all the damage we dealt. If you buff yourself... Okay, well, at least he was smart enough to buff the guy who was gonna do some damage. 53, okay, yeah, that was a good bit. But, you're all gone. Alright, we got our third monster horn. Need to go back and talk to those ninjas and see if they'll let us up to the third level. Here we are. Here's the third monster horn. Wow, you guys weren't kidding. You really are monster slayers. That's nuts. We stay away from them ourselves. Plus, taking their horns is kind of cruel. We didn't think you'd actually do it. But anyway, have fun upstairs, killer. We get a monster slayer badge and they let us up to the third floor. Hey, we got something to help you on your suicide mission. It is a costume pattern. It's the ninja, and we get the achievement Dress to Quest. That's for obtaining 5 different costumes. Wow, I take back all those mean things I said about ninjas. Like, what did you say about ninjas? Nothing. He's just trying to play it cool. With that, we can head up to the third floor, and we get a new costume, the ninja, whose special ability is sneaking around. Monsters can't see you. Also, after completing that quest, we now have Trowbogs hanging around on this floor. So, I'm going to take them all out, and then I'll meet back up with you after I've cleared this floor out. Actually, I think I'll show you this battle first so you can see the ninja in action. Alright, we've got 3 hulking guys here. 1 range, 2 melee. It's not too bad. He's got that basic timing that the robot does as well. With this group, I'm going to focus all my damage together there. We want to try to weaken him down. Now, one thing about the ninja, he does have less HP. One of the costume stats is his HP goes down a little. His attack does go up a little too to compensate, but he's kind of a glass cannon. He'll do a lot of damage, but take a lot of damage. Right. But here, I will get to show you what his special ability is. Much like the knight, his special ability is defensive. You select a party member. Let's go with Lucy since she's low on health. And Kitsune Shroud. We'll put up a smoke screen. So the next attack to go after Lucy will be a guaranteed miss. Any attack will miss her. It's basically the same as the knight's defend attack, how it will protect you no matter what. And you're still alive? How did you survive that? Alright, one more attack. There we go. Alright. Now I'm going to clear out the rest of these enemies, and I'll meet you back where we talk to the ninjas to head up to the third level. And we're back. Took out all 5 of the wandering monster patrols, and I made a quick stop down at Sadie's because my candy bag was getting full. So I bought a stamp so as to not waste any further candy. Now let's head on up to the third floor. We've got a storefront right here we can trick or treat at. And here we find another human. Some nice candy. It is definitely worth fighting all those new enemies on the second level because they give you a good chunk of experience and candy. So definitely worth doing. Another group here, not too threatening. Focus on this guy to start with. I switched Lucy to the ninja and brought Reynold back in as the robot because honestly the robot makes traversing the field so much faster that really, I just pretty much most of the time will have Reynold as that costume. I'll change it up occasionally, but it's so convenient. And let's go ahead and kill this guy. Plus, Missile Barrage is great at this area because you're fighting so many enemies, usually in groups. Oh, and Lucy is gone. That can happen if they direct every single attack they have on one character. There's not a whole lot you can do before your specials build up. Luckily, though, they're down to only one of them left, and the two of us will easily take him out. One more hit should do it. There we go. And we've leveled up to level 7. So head off to the left here, and you see something suspicious, but we'll come back to that in a second. We've got one more store off to the left that we can trick or treat at. Shovels and such. Unfortunately, the and such is monsters. At least tonight. This shouldn't be too bad. We should be able to take the medic out in only 2 hits. Go ahead and poison the bombardier. This is a particularly fun combination of costumes because you've got 2 costumes that have attacking specials and 1 costume with defense. So it's kind of do all your damage and hope you don't take enough that you die because you can't heal. But also both the ninja and the robot have an attack boost as part of their stats. So it's all about doing damage to them before they can do it to you. Let's go ahead and attack this guy. And poison will? Yes, poison killed him off. This is definitely an easy game, but you do have to use some strategy, otherwise you can get trapped in some battles. Alright, so we passed by this. Another little section of the railing that's been broken. Let's smack it and jump over the edge. You fall down into that pumpkin we saw earlier. With this treasure coffin, open it up and we get glitter. This is the final costume material for the unicorn. Oh, doesn't he look so fabulous? Yes, we've got the unicorn costume. You know what? I'm headed the wrong way. I'm going to switch to the robot so we can get back upstairs real quick. But I will definitely show off the unicorn in our next battle. Should have... Oh, also, as we head across the 3rd floor, you'll find another kid wanting to trade. Apparently one of the monsters stole his slime beetles. We've already got 2 of those, so we'll give it to him. Another trade complete. Also, got some water falling down here. Remember what we do when there's stuff falling on your head? Shield and head on in for some bonus candy. And I think there's a monster hanging out here. Let's go ahead and switch to the unicorn so you can see it. And, well, while he's there, I'll just grab this sort of hidden coffin with some extra candy. Let's smack him. It's so pretty. Yes, it's kind of ridiculously pink. Now, the unicorn doesn't have any stat increases, but its special ability, My Pretty Panacea, yes, it's a healing move. It's similar to Lady Liberty, except whereas Lady Liberty will do medium healing to the whole party, My Pretty Panacea will do massive healing to one person. I find it useful for boss fights in particular, because they usually like to focus on one character. I'm not sure if that's just my luck, or if the game's actually programmed that way, but I usually feel like in boss fights, one person tends to take a lot of damage. And attack. This should kill him with the poison. There we go. Look at it prancing like that. It's so happy. I'm actually going to switch him back to the ninja and have Lucy as the unicorn. We're going to wander around like this. We've got another store here. Clothes for Bros. Do we have a monster or a human this time? It's a monster. New management. Reminds me of my old boss. And we'll get into this fight here. We got a couple black mages and one bruiser. Let's focus on the Trowbog first. No reason, just felt like attacking him. And poison this one. There we go. That's not very nice. Let's go ahead and just kill him off. Yeah, you realize I probably could have used her special on that move. You know what? I'm gonna shield, just essentially to waste an attacking turn, because I want you to see what the unicorn's special move looks like. Let's just go ahead and attack. I'll even botch the timing. There we go. My pretty Panacea, she's gonna heal herself. That actually looks somewhat cool, given that she's all shadowy from the ninja special. Oh, yep, and see, there's the ninja special in effect. It actually caused that attack to miss. And we've defeated him. I actually realized while I was downstairs after getting the unicorn costume would have been the perfect time to stop by Sadie's, since we have level 7 battle stamps we could buy. But first, since we're up here again, let's talk to her. Defeated by a commoner. Well, at least that was the last one. Here's your prize. You put your candy where the pumpkin's brains used to be. Wow, this holds way more candy than that old tote bag. And get a little pumpkin pail, a candy pail upgrade. This holds a good bit more candy, but we're still pretty full. So you know what? I actually am going to dash downstairs real fast so we can talk to Sadie and buy some battle stamps. We don't want to waste this candy we're earning. So for hitting this next level, we get Disembodied Six-Fingered Hand, which is a strong counterattack upon a successful defend, and Rotten Egg on your face. This will stun an enemy and do a severe amount of damage. I definitely want the Rotten Egg. You know what? I've got so much candy, I'm going to go ahead and buy the Six-Fingered Hand, even though I'm not going to use it. But let's give that to Lucy. That'll work really nice here instead of the old splash damage one. So, we head back upstairs, all the way up to the 3rd level where we just were, and, oh, I did not even see him until it was too late. You know what, we'll just fight with this group. Sorry, ninja costume, we'll switch back to you later. But here, we'll go ahead, we'll kill off that black mage, and use Rotten Egg on your face on the white mage. Nice, 43 damage and stuns him. That is definitely good. So, we're essentially do the same thing again this turn. Attack the black mage, kill him off in 2 hits, and then we'll go after the white mage. Stun him so he can't do anything. And this battle is literally over. He can't do anything at this point. He's just gonna sit there. And we're going to kill him. Alright. That should be the last wandering enemy. Actually, can't remember if this is an enemy or if this is a human. So let's switch the ninja just in case. And it's just a human. Alright. I love how when you're receiving candy from humans that upgrades show. All Trowbogs report back to the candy shop for immediate evac. Oh look, A message! Please let it be Gus from Sector 5 finally checking in. We killed Gus a while ago. Sorry, guys. And I love the ridiculous pose as they're riding the train in. You know, even the one guy who looks like he's surfing. So, we've cleared all of the area up here. Let's go ahead and head back downstairs and follow them back to the gate. Now, you can walk back here, which will take you to the back area where we started, or you can ride the monorail. We'll go ahead and hop on. This will actually go to 2 different areas up on the 2nd floor and back here. Also, now that we've opened the monorail and we can come back here, you'll notice that this is open. The sarcophagus is actually showing a weird red light. If we get close to it, it's a warp. Yes, this is fast travel back to the previous area. It's very convenient. And you can see here, back in that graveyard, the left one is open now. You can use it to go back to the Autumn Haven Mall. So, pretty convenient. Now, we've opened up the gate, but it won't just let us walk on through. You have to ride the train. So, let's hop on the monorail and go after the monsters. Here we are at the mother lode. They cleaned the place out. Why do they want candy so bad? Experiment, dissect monster, search for evidence of glucose-dependent metabolism. Wow, you're really good at science. Thanks, you can do this dissection part if you want. Let's keep an eye out for my sister. Oh, over there! Ren! Reynold. You're safe? Yeah, I'm okay, I think. I'm sorry I made fun of your costume. It's okay. Besides, you were right. My costume kinda sucks. What? That's ridiculous. It fooled these monsters, didn't it? Haha, you're right. They totally thought I was candy. Oh no, Metzel's coming. Arg, that's the last of it. Let's get this candy on the bus and get out of here, you sugar-sucking slime bags. Yes, sir, Metzel, sir. Hey, you mechanized mutant, we're putting an end to your candy-stealing operation right now. Haha, you think little children can take on my candy dozer? We can, but I warn you, the proof will be rigorous. You two, go stop them while I put the rest of the candy on the truck. Don't screw this up or you'll be answering to Big Bones. Oh no, not Big Bones. We'll do anything you tell us. I'm telling you to stop them! So we have our next boss battle. But it starts out with us just fighting these 2 Traubogs. Let's go ahead and focus on the one on the left. We'll stun the one on the right, so only one of them can attack at a time. And you basically just have to get through a couple turns of this. And believe we attack the bruiser one more time, we should have triggered enough that... Oh, once more after that. Let's go ahead and kill him. Ah, there we go. Drop him down to 1 HP. We tried our best, but at the end of the day, it just wasn't good enough. Now look what you made me do. He crashed into him. One of those guys was my brother-in-law. Really? Which one? No idea. Traubogs all look the same to me. Just like filthy humans. Now it's very important for this battle. You want to make sure you have either the ninja or the knight as one of your costumes. You don't really need both, but at least one of them. And I'll show you why in a little bit. For now, let's just focus all of our attacks on Metzel, taking him down. Got 1,000 HP, so this is going to take a little while. Okay, he's definitely staring at me. Alright, so he says that you need to put a shield up on Everett. Whether it's Kitsune's Shroud or the Knight's special ability, you want to make sure he's protected from whatever attack comes next. Keep going after Metzel, though. Whittle his HP down. You know what, just to... Oh, I used the wrong move. Well, this will show you he cannot be stunned. Deflected, whatever that was. Oh, he's... Okay, he's supposed to do a big attack after Everett warns you, but he waited a second turn, so now the Kitsune Shroud's gone. So I need to heal Everett to full, or Everett will die, because he's building up for a big attack. He's supposed to attack you the very next turn. Let's use the healing on Everett. And heal him. 160. See, it's a full heal for him. And 128. Okay, yeah, that probably would have killed him. So it's a good thing we healed him up first. And also Everett is stunned. And we've almost got Metzel down. Okay, good thing he didn't go after Everett, because he's got no health left. There we go. We've destroyed the Dozer. Now we go on to the second part of the battle. He's got... Yeah, we fight him on the ground. Luckily, the poison sticks on him, so that'll continue damaging him. But he basically refills back up to almost full 1,000 HP. Oh, my pretty Panacea's not ready. Hope you don't attack Everett. There we go. Okay, good. He's attacking... No, he did attack Everett. Oh, sorry, Everett. We'll avenge you. And let's go ahead and heal. Wait, Everett? Can I heal somebody who's dead? Will it bring him back? I have never tried this before. Okay, my pretty Panacea will actually work on him. Also, Everett said he's focusing on him. Let's see. Okay, this time Kitsune Shroud should work. I never knew that Panacea could bring them back. That is really cool. And I missed the timed hit. That makes the unicorn worth so much more in my book. And okay, that saying that served no purpose, Lucy. Well, let's just do enough damage to kill him before he can attack. I don't think this is going to be enough. Oh, 11 HP. Will the poison kill him? It does! We defeated Metzel! That was kind of a close battle. For this, we get another battle stamp in addition to a creepy treat card. And the achievement, Dozer Dodger. Oh no, that candy dozer... I missed that. Well, you know what they say. You mess with my candy, you're gonna get licked. Haha, good one! Pathetic. Big Bones promised me his best soldiers. This is what I get for outsourcing. She warps him away. Ha ha ha. Ugh, is there anything more loathsome than the sound of children's laughter? Uh-oh. I'm so surprised to see you two together again. How did you manage to move past all those horrible, unforgivable things you said, hmm? Wait a second. Hey, that's from one of those big, ugly gates. Beep. My sister smells. She's annoying and her costume is embarrassing. In fact, I wish she'd never been born. Beep. That's totally inadmissible. Mom was wrong. You were never my best friend. Ren, let me explain. I was so much younger when I said that. Yeah, that was earlier in the night. Hold it, sweet stuff. You're coming with me. In fact, you're all coming with me. Since these monsters can't seem to tell kids from candy, you lucky brats are going to help me get back on schedule. I'll hit the weight requirements for my candy quota in no time with you little fatties on board. I'll be living in Repugia before midnight. I'm not fat. This is a costume. Whoa, where are we? Hypothesis, a briar patch or thicket, usually found in rural settings. Look over there. Where's Ren? Why are we in these substandard candy costumes instead of our awesome ones? Take these horrible costumes away and burn them. Without them, the children are powerless. Yes, Dorsilla. The rest of you, sweep this town for candy. This is our last stop before our triumphant return to Raputia. Yes, Dorsilla. Alright, so we may have saved them all and taken care of Metzel, but we are now stuck in this cage of briars with no costumes. We have to find a way out of here, but that'll come next time. If you've enjoyed this video, please click like and subscribe, and feel free to follow me on Twitter. See you guys next time.